That's right. I'm tired of being nice. It's time to see what happens when you become a jerk in a professional sports video game. The fun thing about these modern sports games is they let you choose how you react to everything. Now, what would happen if I just became like a person nobody wants to be around? If I become a professional basketball player, for the example of this stream. Well, I'm choosing 2K, well, we'll explain that in a bit. But now, it's time to just show what a bad boy can do. Let's start. Alright, so let's see if I need to update 2K14. I'm using the 360 version for this one. Okay, good. Actually, let's just use recording this time. I feel like using that. There we go.
Basketball isn't easy.
So I'm using 2K14 version of the 360 version of 2K14 because we've already done enough 2K14 on the PS4 for a while. Now, you know what? That also reminds me that I need to mute and get rid of the soundtrack so that I don't get in trouble for copyright issues. So as cracked as this 2K14 soundtrack is, ooh, nope. There we go. Alright. So from 2K12 onward, I believe from 2K12 onward, they had this the rookie showcase. And because they had the Strap Showcase, that's one of the quickest points of entry in a 2K My Career, apart from like say NBA 2K24, where you just picked a team and you would get drafted by that team. But of course, I don't have the disk space for 2K24, so we're sticking with 2K14, and we've seen enough of the PS4 version of 2K14's My Career mode, and it's pretty much the same game, just with added story elements. This one's just a straightforward career mode. Well, the only thing you can choose is your player's actions. There's no scripted sequence like you being wooed by another agent, you and your rivalry with Jackson Ellis. That's not in the 360 version. That's not in the 360 PS3 and PC version of 2K14. We're just gonna go straight on to a brand new career mode with the player I had. Oh. Hey, Mr. DJ, I think just because I edited the soundtrack, didn't I? Yep, create a playlist, even though I didn't create anything. I just got rid of everything. Alright, let's see. We're not going through all the nicknames again. Do I remember the iPod? Yeah, I had an iPod Nano, I think. No, it was an iPod Mini, not a Nano. Wait, I think I passed it. Was there a bad boy on there? Baddest one. That'll do. Since I'm going to be selfish, I'm going to be going for scoring. Hi, DJ. Alright. Let's see. Where college should I be from? Or country. I could be from a different country. So I'll just close my eyes and let it... My early way of randomizing back in the day, just closing my eyes and holding both the left thumbstick and the D-pad to the right until I say stop. Michigan, alright. Use my birthday. I think this was the first game to actually use my birthday. Oh no, it'll probably be the second one. Since I'm only looking out for number 1, my player number is gonna be 1. Alright, everything else looks pretty good. Oh wait, let's actually fix the free throw timing. Let's go cap. Why not? So yeah, 2K is the NBA 2K series, at least in this 2K10's era, was the only career mode where you could be like whatever you wanted to be and answer questions in the press however you want. Although technically you could do that, say like the Madden Superstar modes of the mid 2000s. Alright, everything looks good. Say hello to baddest one. Alright, we create. So we have to play the rookie showcase normally, like a normal game would, because you can't. Oop, nope, not bad. I could go bad boy, but I'm just gonna go bad boy. Oop, just realized I need to move these out of the way. There we go. Alright, career saved. Let's start the rookie showcase. Alright, on to this game's version of Madison Square Garden, because only EA had the rights to the Madison Square Garden. Alright, welcome to the Rookie Showcase. This will be your only chance to impress the scouts prior to the draft. You will be asked to participate in a few pre-draft interviews. Be careful of how you answer the questions. Your play on the court coupled with your interviews will ultimately determine where you get drafted. Alright, so hey DJ, hey Lewis. Let's get started.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the NBA Rookie Showcase, where we will see the top
Sorry to hear that, DJ.
competing for a top spot in the upcoming NBA draft. This is Kevin Harlan alongside my friend Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
And Kevin, you know, this is a game I always look
There we
forward
go.
to. I mean, there's excitement and anticipation. There's such a great concentration of young talent. This really begins the process for these young men of kind of measuring themselves against the best
Alright, hopefully I'm in the right
players
spot. Yep,
world.
okay.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Man,
All right,
keep in
here we
mind,
go.
guys, you know, scouts and GMs have watched these players all season long, so this
And
game
away we go.
is very important, but
All right,
it's really
pass to
just
Otto
one
Porter.
more piece of the puzzle.
Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
So I've never really
What are
done
we gonna be
anything
looking
like
for in
this. You've
one
seen
from Oladipo.
He plays with
You've
this
seen,
frenetic
like,
energy,
hints
great
of
rebounder,
my
defender.
characters acting like a jerk.
His strength and athleticism.
This time we're
I think
just going
Oladipo
full tilt
could
into being a
become
jerk.
One of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA.
Love his game. Victor Oladipo. He gets it done at both ends.
Oladipo!
The real deal, and I think he's
Thanks,
got a
Clark.
really good future in the NBA.
Alright, Anthony
Well,
Bennett
guys,
with
how
it.
about the anticipation for this year's rookie showcase? When you look in the stands, the celebrities,
And fouled.
the stars, they're everywhere.
Good try,
You got
Zeller.
Press, scouts, GMs, and then you add in the players and the fans. I mean, the build-up and the excitement for
Player
this
out of
exact
Canada
game,
who went to college at
where so much is
UNLV.
riding on the performance of these young and talented players.
I'm doing good, Lewis.
I've
Thank
been
you for
looking forward to
asking.
this for a while.
Alright,
Me too,
so
Steve. You can really
Anthony Bennett
feel
gets the first
buzz
point of the
in here. I
game.
mean, people have been talking about the players and what's to come of the upcoming draft, and there's an awful lot to be excited
Cody,
about
go!
this time of year.
Dang it.
And you know, when you look back to last year, guys, we got to
Pass
see
over to
Anthony
Oladipo,
Davis,
set the
Damian
screen.
Lillard, Bradley Beal. And you're talking about some elite talent that entered the NBA for the 2012-13 season in last year's showcase.
You're talking about guys
Okay, he
that
got it.
really entered the league with a bang. I mean, you got
Now, you can't
add in
change the
Jared
quarter
Sullivan
length
to
in
list,
the,
because he was
in the
productive,
rookie
but
showcase.
also
It has to
he
be
and I share the same
8 minutes long.
college
Oh, you did find it.
matriculation, the
Good
Ohio
job.
State University. And what a great rookie year we saw from Deion
Alright,
Waiters.
Bennett with it.
You look around
Let's
the
see if he can
gym,
give the Stars
a
back
lot
the
of
lead.
movers
He
and
does.
shakers in attendance.
Yeah, you sure are. And if you want to be seen by an NBA front office,
right, here we
this
go.
is the place to be. It's just one game, and you've got their full attention.
Oh.
Here's Smith.
I was worried I was
The
gonna
made shot from Bennett.
run out of bounds.
Dishes to Oladipo.
Pass to Oladipo.
He passes to Porter.
Over to Otto Porter.
Kicks it to Zeller. Shot clock at 6. Leads him in there.
Whoop!
That
Got ya.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
2 points. Lattimore just let McLemore just let the
about
ball
2
bounce
minutes into the
over
first quarter.
the scorer's table.
Carter Williams off the pick from Bennett. Zeller with
Alright.
a double team.
Try to set the double team, doesn't work.
The feed to Len. Defended by Noel. Five to
Alex
shoot.
Len backs in, turnaround
The
jumper. Nope.
Len's shot is off.
Noel with the rebound.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
He kicks
All right,
to Porter.
pass to Porter
All
for
sorts
2.
of time,
Got it.
And he hits the jump shot.
No, I'm trying to be arrogant, but I'm doing a good
And here
job
in the
raising
first,
my
approaching
teammate grade.
3 minutes played. Carter Williams off the pick from Len.
Oh!
Hangs.
Had to foul, otherwise he was going to get the easy two.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's
What do I got to do NBA 2K5, DJ?
Free throws are better than a layup.
Actually, let me
Stars have gone 1 for
turn
2
this
on the night
down
so
just a
far
little
from the
bit
line.
more, so you guys can try to hear me better. And I'll turn it down on my end too. There we go. All right, so what do I got to do? 2K5, DJ.
He's off
All right,
on
so
the second.
another 1 for 2 free throw performance.
The Elites leading. Smith kicks
Pass
to
to Porter. He drives in,
Smith expanding his range.
expanding my
It's
range.
rebounded by Carter Williams.
It's okay, DJ.
And
I'm
the
just wondering
Stars
why
have
you want me to play
possession.
2K5. I'm not mad. I'm just
And
wondering.
on the basket. Look it.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Now Smith. Pass to
Oh,
Noel.
dang it.
It's stolen
I didn't
by
think Carter Williams was knew when I was gonna
He
pass the
feeds it to
ball.
Muhammad. And there's the lay-in.
Dang it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
All right, well, we're down 2 now.
Smith the
Pass to Oladipo.
Back to Smith.
Pass
The
to
pass
Porter.
The dish now to Smith. Feeds
Pass
it
to Oladipo. That puts me
Passes
up
to
B
Smith.
minus.
6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Porter.
Behind the back to Porter. Drives in. Goes for the lay-in.
And a foul
Doesn't get it to
called on the
go,
shot.
but he'll
Got it
shoot
on the way
2.
up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
So for the regular games, I'm going to shorten the quarter length to as minimum as possible.
And Porter drops them both. And the Stars have possession.
Because I want to see if there's any truth to, if you act like a jerk, your team will
Here's
trade
Carter
you.
Williams. McLemore, defended by
Or if your
Oladipo.
teammates don't like you or management doesn't like you, you'll get traded.
McLemore with the ball. He dishes it to Carter Williams. 5 on the
All right,
clock.
5 seconds on the shot clock.
A baseline J. The shot
Got
no
it.
Good. The Elites go the other way with it. Smith outside.
Pass to Porter.
Back to
Pass
Smith.
to me.
Dishes
To
it
Oladipo. 10 on the shot clock.
He passes it to Noel.
Pass up to Noel.
Defended by Bennett. There's the
Bounce
feed
pass to Oladipo. He's got to take the
Here's
shot.
the 3. Here's Smith.
Got it.
Banked in off the
Woo!
glass. Smith's
And
got his
go to the bench.
second basket.
All right. Come back into the action. Almost a minute into the second quarter.
And you know, by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being held right here in New York. Talk about being the center of
I
the
didn't realize it was our
universe.
ball.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing
Pass
before
to
the
Burke.
game, taking pictures of you, my friend. You've reached celebrity rock star status.
Good ball
even in
movement.
your
Ah.
understated way, man.
It was a good shot. It just
And
didn't
really, New
go.
York is the mecca for all things big. We know that, and the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades.
MCW with the
no
shot. He
shortage
lays
of
it in.
opportunities to
And
get
brings
to
the gap
learn
to
about
within
the league
6.
And what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success.
All right, Trey
in the
Burke takes it
upcoming
up.
season.
All right, he is the
On
point
the
guard.
court for the Stars. Carter
Try to set
Williams
the
is out
screen.
there with McLemore.
Nope.
And there's Bennett. Then there's Len. And it's Muhammad in at the 3.
Ah!
Smith
Again,
missing again.
good shot.
That's a
Just
shot that he
doesn't go.
sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
In this game, for the players,
Technical foul where if he hung on the rim too long.
That's right,
He can't do that.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't get a lot of attention outside this gym, but for these young men, the importance of these games absolutely enormous.
All right, over to Trey.
Back to Smith.
Back to me. Oop, luckily we got it back.
The Elites
Go,
need to
Trey,
get off
shoot
the
it.
shot.
Ah!
The Elites again can't hit it. The Stars trail
I
by
still want to
4.
try to do my best to show you how high I could be.
Now here's McLemore. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Carter Williams kicks to McLemore. Bennett defended by Zeller.
Anthony
6 feet
Bennett
out.
for 2, got it.
Shot by Bennett.
And the Stars have
NBA is
almost
his great scoring ability.
taken
He's
over
putting
this
it on
game.
display, guys, getting buckets right and left.
Smith sets the pick for
There we
Burke.
go. Set the screen. Trey Burke on the double
He kicks
team.
to
Bounce
Porter.
pass to Porter.
Smith outside.
Oh, a little bit of a powerful lay-in there, and it worked. 2 points.
I think he's opened some eyes with his performance out here.
Yeah, not one of the really big names here, but I think he's playing well.
Hopefully.
Now Carter Williams. He has 5.
Oh, he just took the size advantage of Trey Burke and easily laid it in.
7.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10
All right,
straight
supported.
points now inside.
Does a little spin move, lays it up. Nah, can't get it.
Nice D from Bennett.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together.
Yeah, good thing I'm recording this gameplay because of the internet issues I seem to be having today.
He feeds it to Bennett. And there's the pass to McLemore.
The screen almost worked to perfection there.
Boy, he's really been active on the glass.
And a nice bonus from him. I mean, if he can rebound like this in the NBA, he'll make a team very happy.
Now that one was a bad shot. Luckily Zeller was right there.
Dishes to Smith. Feeds to Burke.
That's the Burke.
Burke gets the
Set the
screen
screen.
from
I was afraid I was gonna get a.
Smith. Again.
I was afraid I was gonna get an illegal screen.
Tough game
Luckily it
for
worked
him.
out.
Yeah, all the scouts watching, not the performance.
Yeah,
he
but
was
losing
hoping
doesn't
for.
really make you a jerk, DJ.
Out of bounds.
Up.
The Elites
Nice
take
job.
possession.
Forced him out.
Man, I don't know
Shabazz
what-
Muhammad out of bounds, so it's our ball now.
Basically walked out of bounds.
Some changes for the Elites. Olenek is checked in for Noel. And it's Oladipo.
All right, pass back to Oladipo.
Now here's Oladipo.
Set the screen.
Back to Smith. Now the dish to Porter.
Porter.
It's stolen
Ah,
by
turned it
Carter
over.
Williams.
Kick it out.
Kicks it to Len.
All right, Alex Len with
Passes
it.
it to
Pass
Carter
to MCW.
He dishes it to McLemore. Fires for 3.
Ah!
McLemore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, the
6
Stars have
changes
caught
of the
fire
lead.
since I got back into the game. And now they take the lead.
It's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Now here is Smith.
All right,
He's
pass
got
to
6.
Porter. Over to
Has 5
Oladipo
to
for
shoot.
3. Yes.
And it's 7 points for Victor Oladipo.
Well, what can you say? I mean, he's good, and he's making sure everybody here knows it.
Well, it's been his lifelong dream to play in the NBA, and he's showing he's ready
Oh,
for the challenge.
pump fake. He got Oladipo to jump, and he got the easy 2 as a
Got off to
result.
much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
All right, good pass to Porter that time.
Porter kicks to
Over to
Oladipo.
Oladipo.
Smith outside. Dishes it to
All right, back to
Oladipo.
Oladipo. Drives in.
Pass to Zeller.
Pass to Zeller for the
And
lay-in.
the
Got
layup's
it.
Good off the glass. And the Elites lead by 2.
And he's a prospect that a lot of teams have really salivated over. I mean, his physical gifts, obvious.
And when GMs think upside, I mean, the best
Ah,
case scenario.
I thought I
those
would tap that
attributes
ball.
are often,
But no, Carter
huge
gets it.
factor.
Now here's Carter
Oops.
Williams. He has 7.
Yeah, that was
That's
my
good.
fault.
You know, there's
Thanks
no
for trying,
fear
Cody.
out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Smith drives in the baseline J.
Dang, I can't make a jump shot to
Excellent
save my
D from
life.
McLemore. So it's the Stars now.
And it's great to see all the best.
Which is gonna make
and
me
the
being
brightest young
arrogant so
prospects in
funny.
one place, going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones.
Uh-oh.
Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
Now here's McLemore. He's got 5.
And Len
He gets the
misses.
whistle. Contact on the way up, and
So
2
that should
shots
be it
coming
for
up.
me this first half.
Plays 7'1".
And it
Excellent
is.
shot blocker.
And we're
Has a
tied,
lot of potential as well
37-37.
offensively. It's just a matter of getting.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
All right, pretty balanced. But generally, they say my stock is slightly rising from the middle of the board.
What a great event, and what a night for these young prospects still raring to go.
And, you know, never too late for these young prospects to make a great first impression.
Yeah, still time to show them something, open some eyes, and, you know, that's what they're here to do.
Smith, he's in at the point. Cody Zeller out there with Noel. Then there's
Oh.
Oladipo, and it's Porter.
I had a feeling Bennett was just going to try to muscle his way in for the bucket there.
You know, one of the things I noticed this year on my way into the big event here is all the glitz and the glamour. I mean, the arena's decked out. You got vendors outside. The limousines
There you go. This
with
time
all
they
the
made 'em both.
celebrities coming to attend. Tell you what, I'm just glad I'm wearing my best outfit because otherwise I wouldn't have fit in very well.
Yeah, you look sharp, buddy. You are.
There we go. Finally got a jump shot to
We were
go.
talking earlier on the paparazzi and all those other folks making their way out, and because they're here, this has become one of their key events of the year here in New York, and that's saying a lot considering all that goes on
Whoop,
in the
what
big
kind of a pass was that?
Lamar,
Well, it worked.
defended by Oladipo. Carter Williams, the pass to Len. And
Got
misses
it.
off the right side of the rim.
Good job with the rebound.
Smith with it. He's got 8 for the lead.
Whoop.
He takes it up and
Can't
lays
dunk,
it
but
in.
I got a good lay in there as I
Smith's got 10
morphed
points
through
in
the
game.
backboard.
That was impressive, Clark. He did not
I guess
hesitate
backstop, whatever you
take
wanna
the
call
ball
it.
right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Carter Williams kicks to McLemore. Doubled by Porter. The feed now to Muhammad. Pass to
Oh,
Len.
nice job.
Stolen by Oladipo. Smith with it. Now
Oop,
defended
that
by
was as
Carter Williams.
bad of a pass as
And
you
out
could
of
get.
bounds as the Stars gain possession.
Good thing
And
I
we're
stopped
just
being
about
the
a minute
pass
and a
first
half
type of
into
point
the third
guard.
quarter of basketball.
I tried, but Michael got the lay in.
11 points in the game.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
And here's Smith. 10 points for him. He kicks
Oop.
it to Zeller.
What the heck?
And stolen by
That
Bennett.
deserved to be a turnover. Why did the game decide? No, you know what?
He feeds it
That
to
pass
Carter
needs to
Williams.
go off the backboard.
He passes to Bennett. There's the dish to Len. And he banks in the layup. Len's
All right,
got his
another
second
lay in. I
best
don't think
of
we're
the
going to
game.
win this one.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
I Porter to
dishes
me.
Smith. 6 to shoot.
Oh, come on.
By Carter Williams.
Okay, I guess the rule is, or if the team drafts
The
me,
pass to Bennett.
if you draft me, expect me to never make a
The
pass.
layup falls.
Just,
And
you're
now
expecting
a
me to, if
4-point
you pass me the ball,
Stars
I'm going to
lead.
shoot it.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time.
All right.
And why not? And that's 8 straight points in the paint for this team. They're making this a very physical battle.
Porter
Hey,
passes to
Holy. You
Noel.
want me to lose the glasses now? All right.
Gives him the lead pass. Pocket 6. And
There
that
we go.
one's good by Porter.
All right, hold on. Let me shout you out first before we take part. Let's see if I can spell your name. Oh, nope, I was already going to spell it wrong, even without the glasses. Yep, that's right. Okay. Well, you guys have saved up your points long enough.
Porter's
We'll
got
go through
10
the rest of the
points in
third
game.
quarter.
They've been good on
Without
all
the
3 of
glasses.
shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under
Luckily,
3
I'm using the
minutes going
recording
by.
screen.
And Muhammad kicks to Len. The shot is off.
All right, well,
Excellent
at least we
D
got the
there
ball.
from Noel.
Oh, you were looking this entire time, weren't you, Holy? I see 10 points off on the
He
chat.
missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And the first one
Oh,
drops. Some changes.
never mind. We'll go a little bit into the fourth quarter before we get the glasses back.
Out of bounds.
Cody!
The Stars will take
Or
possession.
whoever you... Yeah, Cody, what pass was that? We're not good at making passes, I guess. I guess we don't know how to make a pass. Ah, get down!
You know, I prefer the
Take that,
rest
man.
of this with a block
What?
when
What do you
in
mean
doubt.
that's a foul? No!
The Stars have shot
That's not a
50% from the
foul.
line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses. First one falls for him.
Dang it. Means the looks like the Stars have now taken a 9-point lead. 2, 1. Ah, off the side of off the glass and out.
Stars lead by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be. And we
If it wasn't for the fact that I made 10
year.
points, I would be completely irredeemable as a prospect.
Such a great opportunity for these young players to test
Oh, I
their
made it!
skills
I made a shot blind. Let's go.
Well, that's why you play in the game like this. Because
I made a jump shot blind.
Compete against the best in the world. That's why they're all trying to get to the NBA.
Our fourth quarter.
What the heck?
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups.
I swear to you, I don't have my glasses on.
Bennett is up there with Len. Then there's Muhammad. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's McLemore at the shooting guard.
And you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head to head.
Yeah, fortunately those days are in the past, and for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
Feeds to Carter Williams. Just 3 to shoot.
Oop.
McLemore
There's more proof. I missed the
Well,
rebound.
you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
And it's Smith penetrating.
Let's pass it to Porter, I think. Yeah.
Kicks to
He'll pass to
Oladipo.
Oladipo.
He dishes
Back
it
to Porter. He's wide open for 2. And he gets the 2.
Right through it goes.
And we touched on his draft stock earlier. It might be going up the way he's playing today.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, he's been something, hasn't he? Really competing well out there.
Right. We'll go till halfway past the fourth quarter to get those glasses back on.
And here's Bennett.
My fault.
Williams
I didn't see he was making the move.
Face-offs and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's
Pass
got a
over to
pass to the hoop.
Drive,
And you
drives,
got the
pass to
versatility,
me.
Guys, being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead.
Ah!
Fading way for the defense.
And that
I can make a
one's
jump
good.
shot completely blind and covered, but when I'm wide open and blind, no, I can't make that shot.
Stayed with that play from start to finish.
How long's left? Just over 2 minutes
Here's
in.
Carter Williams. Dishes it to Muhammad. Porter with the steal.
Nice shot, Porter.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Zeller.
Oh, they're not going to pass to me? All right.
Pass to
Oh,
Smith.
but Zeller!
And
Zeller!
steps, gets the
You
whistle
have
on the
to
travel.
stop making those
Since that time,
passes!
he's been hesitant with the ball in his hands. First half, he was flawless with his decision making, but not so here in the second.
Oh, I stole it! Go, 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 go!
Oh, and here comes Smith, all alone.
Lay it in!
Lays it in off the breakaway. And now
That puts me to a B+.
1-point Stars lead. And breaking down some numbers here.
How am I better at stealing the ball when I'm blind?
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and
Oh.
coming away with steals.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me
And
is
that's
their
a foul.
block
Who's
shots.
it on? I think it was on Noel.
They're playing up on the
Yep.
shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse. All in
And
a
missed the
good
first.
day's work.
That keeps it
can't
to,
get the
what's the
first
score? I can't even see the
All
score.
the
My eyes are
offense
so
is
blurry.
Oladipo.
That's why I need glasses.
And the second free throw, good.
He made the
Just a
second.
chance to
I
put
think
them
it's
up
65,
It's
63.
going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Smith drives in to tie it up. Second shot opportunity.
Oh, come on.
With the rebound. Bennett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do.
Oh, all that now you get the call for the reach in?
Important in a tight game.
Dang it.
Muhammad dishes to Bennett. The feed to Len. Pass to Bennett. Just
All right, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Well, at least I got the rebound.
3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't
All right,
finish.
pass to Noel, the
There's
Porter.
with the 3.
Of course he gets it. When I didn't mean to pass to him. Thank you, blindness.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Uh-oh. Tried for the
Carter
steal.
Williams, the pass to Len.
Well, at least we forced the miss, and I got a rebound.
And maybe a case of nerves right there.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that one looked like a gimme.
The try by Smith.
Noel.
And Noel kicks to Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope.
He feeds
All right,
it to
pass to
Noel.
Noel. 5 seconds.
Away. It's
Ah.
rebounded by Carter Williams.
All right, well, I can tell we're past the halfway
Carter
point, so
Williams
let's put
has
my
got
glasses
rebound
back
number
on.
7 for him tonight.
Oh, what a block by
Rejected by
Porter,
Porter.
just as I put him on. All
He passes
right, pass to Caldwell Pope for 2.
Releases
Yes.
from the wing and drills it.
He's a lights-out shooter with deep range and a quick release. This guy can really fill it up from the outside.
In the gym range,
Oh,
we call that, Steve.
stole it again.
Anywhere in the building, kinda
Let's
like
put some
you
more
in your
points on that
playing
board.
days. He's a decent ball handler, still developing in that area. But he can hit shots off the dribble, too.
My
and
only
pull
weakness
up
is
fast.
passing,
Love that.
which I guess makes
Outstanding
sense.
athleticism. He's more than just a spot-up shooter. This guy has a lot of game. And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressure to that.
But for most of these players, they're accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives.
Uh-oh.
With the fadeaway.
Oh, man, way too late with the block.
17 points for Michael Carter Williams. Now the Elites with it. They're on a 17-5 run.
All right, Caldwell Pope with it.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Smith.
Okay, so,
Smith
yeah, just
missing
avoid the
again.
three-point shot. I have not made a
The
single
Stars
one
trail
yet.
By 3. The dish to Muhammad.
Pass to Mohammed,
He kicks
over
it
to
to
Bennett.
There's the pass to Carter Williams. Feeds it to McLemore. Takes the lead
Oh.
pass. And
Well, it
out
looked
of
like it was gonna
bounds
be
as
our
the
ball
Elites gain
anyway.
possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
The Elites leading by 3. Smith outside. Pass to
All right,
Porter.
pass to Porter.
Defended by Muhammad. Porter with it. He dishes it
4
to Noel.
seconds.
And he
There we
lays it
go.
straight in. Noel's got 4 points this
And
quarter.
timeout with less than
That's
2
what
minutes
they're
to go.
hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to
Ah,
any game.
thought I
Who
could
can
steal
win
it in
the
time.
battle in the paint, and right now they've got it going.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Stars was trying to get across in their huddle.
And
He talked about
missed.
their problems at the
Porter
free
with the
throw line,
rebound.
but tried not to make
That's
too
to
big
me,
a
thank
deal out of it.
you.
He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through
Pass
the net.
over to Porter.
The important thing is,
Let's see if I can at least get that
getting
A- back.
Maybe
There we
they have
go.
to Take a little pressure off him, guys.
Caldwell Pope passes to Smith. Kept alive.
And I ruined that with one
And
shot.
Good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Porter's got 11 points here in
Like I
just
said, without the
second
points, I would probably
half.
be
The Stars trail
terrible
by
as a
7.
prospect. Whoop!
Ball's
Poke that away.
loose.
Go
Here's
KCP!
Caldwell
Boom!
He jams it straight down.
Boy, that was a massive
I didn't think we
sequence
were
of
going to win
events
this
there.
game.
Absolutely
But it looks like
clutch
we're about to
defense
with just
triggered
over a
the
minute to
break.
go.
We've seen games decided on plays caught just like that.
Effort and hustle plays
Whoop.
often are big plays for a team.
Nice job,
Yeah,
Porter.
what a time
You at least
to pull
tried.
up a play and then turn it
Just
into
over a minute to
slam at the
go.
other end.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Elites. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, nice job. Forced
A
Forced
basket
Michael
here
to
would
miss
push
that
their
one.
lead to double digits.
Boy, they're
Pass
fully
to
in control
Oladipo.
looking that way anyway.
Yes, DJ, I am going out on Thursday.
Smith sets the pick for Oladipo. Kicks to Zeller. And stolen by Bennett. Muhammad with it. Now guarded by
Oh
Noel.
man, I took a chance trying to play,
Slams it in.
trying to
Boy,
get the ball from
extremely
Muhammad.
opportunistic defense
but it didn't
leading to
work.
those points there.
That dunk, Clark,
I have a
coming
feeling
within
they're gonna
seconds of the steal.
start to
Love
foul
the
us
way
in a
they
few
convert from
seconds.
defense to
Or
offense.
not.
But that's what happens when you get all five guys on a string defensively
Oop.
ready to
Oh, there we go.
react and make a play.
Oladipo
Nope.
dishes to Noel.
Oh, nice
hit,
try,
but the
Noel.
layup off the mark.
I absolutely am going to take a
Here are the
personal
Stars
day,
now.
DJ.
Down low. Blocked. Now here is Smith.
All right. Actually, that's it. We don't need to do anymore.
Smith right side. So the Elites win it.
All right, so we actually won the game. I actually did well, but now it's time to be the jerk. My journey to become a bad boy begins. Oh, it's even player of the game. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Good performance, A- on the teammate grade, 4 highlight plays, and 20 skill, and we get 20 skill points just for winning the game. Patience, DJ. You have to be patient. Alright, well, time to sabotage my career, guys. We got what we did. We did what we needed to. Now it's time to just decline everybody. Oh, of course! Oh!
Hello, I'm the head scout for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We are strongly considering drafting you
It's
with
like
the
the
12th
universe
pick
keeps
in the
conspiring
NFL
me to
draft.
not
But
put
we
me
first
on
like to
Oklahoma
ask a
City,
couple
my favorite
questions about how
NBA
you fit
team.
in here before we take that step. First question. Point guard is a position this team is solid in long term. We believe in Westbrook, and we're not looking to draft a player to challenge him for the starting role. If we were to draft you, we wouldn't want you to feel like we're grooming you to be a career backup. We love your talent. One thought is to try and convert you to a shooting guard such that you can play alongside Russell. What do you think about that idea?
I won't play shooting guard.
I don't really have any interest being a shooting guard or sitting behind Russell for the next 10 years. I'm a point guard. I don't really have any interest being 10 years. I'm
A dream!
love to be on the Thunder, but I just don't see this working out right now.
Oh, come on. That would be a dream. That would be a dream of mine to go play for the Thunder behind Russell Westbrook.
Let's see. One more question, if you don't mind. How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
Okay. I played great. I don't know about you guys, but I think I played great.
Great, man. I feel great. I really feel like I put my talents on display out there. When you guys go back and watch the tape, I think you'll realize what you'd be getting in me. A future all-star. No doubt, baby.
No doubt I'd be a future all-star. You hear that? A future all-star.
Well, I can see that we are not a match.
No! That hates me so bad. I want to be on the Thunder.
I know you just got done playing and probably want to catch a shower, so I'll keep this brief. I'm the GM of the Minnesota Timberwolves. We're picking 9th in the upcoming draft. We love what we
Well, I
saw,
could have been a
but
top
we wanna
10
ask you some
draft
questions
pick.
to
Oh,
see
come
how well you fit
on.
in with us. Question number 1. I feel like we have a really solid point guard in Ricky Rubio, but I would be remiss to not look at all available options in the draft. How do you think you compare to Ricky?
Draft me, trade him. Oh, no, that's basically... Yeah, draft me, trade him.
Ricky looks to be the real deal, but I think I'm a much more complete player.
That's me
If you
being
draft
arrogant.
me, you'll be moving your franchise forward a number of years. He still has good trade value, and I really think you'd be able to bring in another solid piece to build around if you draft me.
Let's see if I can still be arrogant. Say I don't want to play in Minnesota.
Next question. Minneapolis is truly a beautiful
Oh,
city.
here we go.
But are you aware of just how brutally cold the winters are? We have freezing cold, we have snow, we have it all. I've seen players walk in telling me that nothing can stop them, only to be defeated by the weather. The gosh darn weather. Can you deal with these types of adverse conditions?
No, I can't play in the cold.
I come from a much warmer climate. I
I'm
played
just
some
telling you
games
straight
in
to your
college
face,
in
GM.
cold
I'm
weather
not
cities,
meant for
and
the
my game
cold.
just feels off when the weather's cold. I'm not used to it. I can't shake it, man. My hands just get cold on the way to the arena, and I just don't feel right. I need to feel
Excuse me.
comfortable at all times, and if I had a choice, why the heck would I want to be cold, man?
Well, that didn't go quite as I expected. We'll see you at the draft.
Yeah, see you, Minnesota. And then, our old friend, the Milwaukee Bucks.
Hey, how's it going? Good game tonight. I'm the scouting director for the Bucks. We currently have the 15th pick in the draft. And
Oh, that would have been a
narrowing down our list of
guaranteed
draft
lottery
targets.
pick.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. We realize that here in Milwaukee, we don't have the appeal of a Los Angeles or a New York or a Miami. We tend to look for players who would be proud to be part of this organization. Someone who can really take pride in being a Milwaukee Buck. Someone who's willing to spend their entire career as a Milwaukee Buck. Are you that person?
No. Heck no. I don't want to play in Milwaukee.
honest, I'm a
I've
big
played in
city
Milwaukee
kinda
enough.
guy.
I'm not playing
I
back
think
there
Milwaukee
again.
has the vibe I'm looking for. Know what I mean? I don't have anything against Milwaukee at all. I'm sure you guys have a great organization and a great fan base. It's just not for me. All right?
That should have stopped the conversation right there, like in the PS4 version. But
Okay, last question.
we're programmed to 2 questions on the current gen,
What do you think
or
you'll
then
bring to a
current gen.
franchise as far as marketability?
What do I bring to a franchise? Swagger.
Swagger. Everywhere I've gone in my life has been big. I think my presence has always created a rock star environment, and I think a lot of that has to do with the way I carry myself. I play hard both on the court and off the court, you know? Life's to be enjoyed, my man.
Yeah, you know, dude.
I appreciate your honesty answering my questions.
All right,
Best
so-
of luck to you in the draft.
Alright, so we had all 3 draft teams say, no, they will not take me. So let's see how far I go. I think our limit is late first round. I'll be surprised if I actually get into the second round, but I'm pretty sure we're programmed to go late. I might be going to San Antonio or Phoenix.
Tonight represents the culmination of years of hard work for 60 of the world's best young players. It is also a time of optimism for our fans and our team.
Did I? I
It's
guess
going
I
to
did.
be a
I'm
great
sorry,
night.
DJ.
I know the young men hoping to hear their names called tonight can't wait to compete against the best basketball players in the world. So let's get started.
Alright, here we go.
With the first pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select
Anthony Bennett.
Of Toronto, Canada,
Oh.
and the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Yeah, born in Toronto, but went to college at Las Vegas.
With the second pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select
Victor
Oladipo,
of Indiana
University. Oh!
With the third pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards
All right.
select
Well, we're going to be waiting for a while.
from Georgetown University.
There's
With
the
the
draft
fourth pick
board.
in the 2013 NBA
So it seems
Draft,
like I could go to
the
either
Charlotte
Denver,
Wildcats
San
select
Antonio,
Cody
the Suns,
Zeller
maybe
from
even the
Indiana
LA
University.
Clippers. Because I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to go into the second round
With the
from
fifth
2K12
pick in the
onward.
2013
You could be a second round
NBA
prospect
Draft,
in the
the
2K11
Phoenix
My
Suns
Career
select
mode, but you had more of a
Alex
chance to
Len
fail.
from the University of Maryland. With the sixth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft,
The New Orleans Pelicans. Yes, the New Orleans Pelicans.
select
Nerlens Noel from the University of Kentucky.
There we go.
with the seventh pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select
Ben McLemore from the University
University
of Kansas.
of Kansas. Yeah, they actually used David Stern's
With the eighth
audio
pick
from the
in
2013, from the actual 2013
the
NBA
Detroit
draft.
Pistons select Kentavious Caldwell Pope from the University of Georgia. With the ninth pick in the 2013 NBA
So yeah, we got our
draft,
4
the
teams. I think I could
Minnesota
be going
Timberwolves
to.
select
We got the
Trey
Clippers, we
Burke
got the
from the
Nuggets,
University
we got
of
the
Michigan.
Spurs, and we got the Suns. As Trey
With
Burke
the 10th
goes
pick in
to
the
Minnesota.
2013 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select C.J. McCollum from Lehigh University.
All right, so there we go,
With
out of the top
11th
10.
pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select
Michael Carter Williams from Syracuse
There's
University.
more of the audio from the actual NBA draft.
with the 12th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select
Stephen Adams from
Oh, yeah.
Rotorua, New Zealand, and the University of Pittsburgh.
There we go.
With the 13th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select
Kelly Olynyk from Kamloops, Canada, and Gonzaga University.
With the 14th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select
Shabazz Muhammad.
Yeah, I know I wasn't going to Utah. All right, these are the last of the teams that interviewed me.
2013 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select
Giannis Antetokounmpo from Athens, Greece.
Player from Greece. He's not going to amount to anything. He won't be
With
good.
the 16th pick
Can't
in
believe the Bucks wasted a
2013
pick on him.
NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Lucas Nogueira from Brazil. With the 17th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select
Dennis Schroeder from Braunschweig, Germany.
With the 18th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select
Shane Larkin from the University of Miami.
I've never
Shane
fallen
is
this
in
far.
the building.
This is about the farthest I went in the NBA draft before being drafted.
In the 2013 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Sergei Karasov from Russia. With the 20th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Chicago
I think I got drafted by the
Bulls
Hawks
select
in this. Whenever I did
Tony
something like this
Snell
previously,
from the University
or whenever
of
I
New
tried to be
Mexico.
like whenever I was a decent but not good enough prospect.
With the 21st pick in the 2013 NBA
Alright.
Draft,
We've reached our draft
the
window.
Utah Jazz select Gorgie Deng
Nope.
from the University of Louisville. With the 22nd pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Mason
Nope.
Plumlee from Duke University.
All right. Next up is Indiana.
With the 23rd pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select
Solomon Hill from the University of Arizona.
There you go, another pre-recorded bit. All right, coming up on a couple big
In the
cities.
2013 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Tim Hardaway
Nope.
Jr. from the University of
All right.
Michigan.
Am I going to the Clippers or we're falling down further?
With the 25th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Clippers select Jay Smith.
Oh, I'm going to LA. Oh, it's only fitting. We're going to the Clippers. There we go. So that's as far as we've fallen. I was expected to go to New York or LA. Since I'm a late first rounder, though, I don't... Oh, no, we still get the default rookie contract. 500 skill points, 2 years, and a team option for the 3rd year. Alright. There's the rookie year. Let's go see our billboard hanging just outside of LA. Which is the usual He Got Next billboard here. There we go. And we're facing the Lakers in Game 1. So new sit-down topics. Let's introduce the updated social media board. Let's go with JBN01. Makes sense. Ooh, excuse me. Hey JBN, your mug's staring down at everybody on the new billboard downtown. Gotta be weird for you driving by that every day, huh? And I got Beats 56. JBN's now a member of the Clippers. Best draft ever. We already got over 25,000 fans, but let's see how many of those fans stick around when I become a complete and arrogant jerk. Oh, 6 minutes is the lowest. I always thought it was 5. Oh well. It's still pretty low. There we go. Let's play now. Time to start our NBA career. Technically home, as the Lakers are the home team. Time to start our NBA career. Assists are not going to be my focus. My only focus is getting points and getting my teammates angry. Just as the Clippers were about to become Lob City.
Yeah, baby, this is where it all starts. Let's get out there and ball.
Would a rookie even talk like that to the new teammates? There's Griffin doing some pull-ups on the rim.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season.
Just Blake Griffin clapping there by himself. Not even near his team. Camera not moving anywhere. Hey, director, can we go to another shot? I'll just have to do it myself then. Can we go to another shot?
Let's check out the starting lineups. First for Los Angeles.
All right, here we go.
And Jamal Crawford make the back. And inside at center, along 6'11", the Scott.
All right. Here it's instant at least. All right, here we go.
Now we'll go to
DeAndre Harrison. Pass to Collison.
We discussed their
over to
defensive
Jordan.
strategy going up against
Dunk.
Bryant. He said, well, he
Ooh.
probably has the best
Slams it
footwork
down,
of
no
any
problem.
player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those
All right, here
fakes,
comes Kobe.
it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there.
Oh,
Guess we'll see
whoa!
what they do.
All right, Doris, thanks.
I was not expecting to take the ball away from Kobe like that, so I just inadvertently chucked it down court. I hate it when that happens.
Up in the top 5 in shooting percentage. This is a team that knows how to execute its offense.
2K Sports World. Hello, I'm Damon Bruce. The Los Angeles Lakers.
And just skip ahead.
Halftime report presented by Sprint.
All right, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Let's see if we can get something out of this game.
Outside Gasol.
Oh, nope.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third.
All right, over to Blake. Take
Blake
the pass
kicks
to
Meeks.
Meeks.
Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Blake. And
Oh, at least we forced him out of bounds.
Game's possession.
You know, for so long, the Clippers were on the bottom rung of the ladder in the West, almost.
All right, dynamic goal. What does he want me to do?
Bring
Bring it to within 10. We're down by 19. So sure, game, I could try.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hall comes in for Darren Collison.
Yeah, that was a terrible shot.
Lakers leading by 19 points. Came in a screen on Griffin.
And illegal screen.
An illegal screen here. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scores in the NBA from last year's campaign. Andre Jordan, number 1.
Boy, it was a terrific year for him. Led the
All right,
league in
let's
field
go.
goal
Minute and a half to
percentage
go in the
because
third.
he took high-quality shots all the time.
Well, Clark, you said the Clippers have really flipped the
Oh,
Western
what?
Conference upside down over the last
Oh,
few years.
what?
And you're
How
right,
did I
they're
do
better.
that?
You know, Steve Style, to say the least, you know, they've got now also a very deep team.
Well, a 35-17 record against the West was enough to secure them their division and advantage in the first round. You have to remember, too, that
All right,
they were
Chris
without
Paul
some of
with
the
it.
big
Lay it
stars
up.
last season.
And
So
in.
if they can stay healthy and really
The
take
lead cut
advantage
down
of
to
what they have,
17.
this could be a lot of fun.
All right, let's see if we can do it.
To play in the third. Blake
Oops.
dishes to
No,
Meeks.
that was terrible. That was a terrible steal. It trimmed. Oh, no. He caught. Oh.
Griffin grabs the board.
Well, what appeared to
What?
be an
Why is
easy
that
2
my
points
fault
just
he got the
never
rebound?
materialized.
Blake kicks
Nope.
to Meeks.
Was not
Yes,
paying
and it's
attention.
Blake picking up the
Jordan
assist.
Jordan Meeks was able to
And the
just
Lakers
run
lead
past
by
me
19.
no problem.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
All right, Chris Paul with it.
Paul
Oh,
outside.
nope.
There's the dish to Smith. Pass to Jordan. Smith
Pass
outside.
to Chris Paul.
Throws it up high.
Well, at least we got good ball movement, and Blake was able to lay it in.
17 points for Blake Griffin.
And miss. Man, I'm being a terrible teammate this time around. But it's easy when you're not getting much time with the ball.
No better show in town than the Clippers. Come out and join the excitement. Always great to see baddest one doing what he does best. Make sure to be there. Come
and what is it that I do best? Guy who sounds like Peter O'Keefe.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game.
Easy lay-in for Jordan Hill. Oh, no, Nick Young, my bad.
The speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Well, I like the energy they play with offensively and in the open court.
Bounce pass to Blake.
Kicks it out to Crawford. The tray.
Oh, there you go. Nice. All right, nice lay-in. Griffin's the one that's keeping us in this game.
With purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
The feed to Kobe.
All right, Kobe with it. Oh, I didn't realize Chris Paul jumped, or whoever that was jumped. I think that was Collison.
Moves there, and you just gotta love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Here's Smith.
It's
hauled in by Los Angeles. And this
I think the Clippers wasted their draft pick on me.
Just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular
season
schedule.
At least Nick Young missed the
these
shot.
A pair of conference rivals that are going to be very familiar with each other by the end of the season.
I would hope so.
This is just the first of 4 games they'll see each other.
Oh!
Griffin passes to Crawford.
See what I mean? Don't pass me the ball. If you pass me the ball, you got to expect me to shoot the ball. As I'm about to drop to a D in terms of a teammate grade.
Kobe kicks to Gasol.
Foul and one for Paul Gasol. Matt Barnes with the foul. And now down by 22. Timeout.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You know, in the early season, you do a little scouting. This is where you get your bearings and kind of figure out what you need to do to beat those guys. I love these rivals.
Oh, come on! See, this is what happens when I pass the ball. You give me the ball, I'm going to shoot it. I'm not going to give it to anybody.
He's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Oh, come on! I'm glad I'm doing this just for fun. Because, boy, if this was to be a real career mode, I'd be in trouble.
Guarded by Crawford. Young outside, from deep.
Missed everything as Kamen gets the rebound.
Have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Back to Nash. Second chance shot.
Dang it! Why?
In the game.
Yeah,
Count 24.
That's what I love about him.
This is going to make the Aaron get things I'm going to say in the press conference that much funnier.
And one thing about him,
and boom! Kobe Bryant! Boom! 2.5 feet in the air.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little.
I can't get a bucket.
Left side, Kobe.
Well, at least I got another steal. I did something good in this game.
Crawford drives in. Will it go?
And one. At least I'm doing something positive.
Three-point play chance here. A platoon swap here for the Clippers.
And, you know, for the Lakers last season, a lot of turmoil. And you think about the coaching change, but it wasn't just that. It was
I didn't realize Farmore lost the ball.
The front office felt the Princeton offense they started wasn't working.
Wasn't a steal, but I kicked the ball.
A state of flux all season long.
So, for the Clippers.
Now I gotta go back to covering Steve Nash.
Got it.
Oh!
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
It looks like Young couldn't keep control, so that's a turnover.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And going back to the Princeton offense that Clark mentioned, Steve, tell us about that.
Bad shot, come on.
I think it didn't work out.
Well, they only gave it 5 games, Kevin. I mean, Mike Brown was 1-4 when he got fired, and that's impossible to install an offense and expect it to work that quickly. So, I mean,
all right, Young. Oh, rejected by DeAndre.
Giving Mike Brown some time to install it.
Griffin sets the screen for
Can I finally get some points? Finally.
Off the glass. Smith gets the bucket. In a moment to celebrate here. Those are his first official.
And I got it to 69. Nice.
Well, you know, he doesn't have the most polished game in the world, guys, but
hey,
he's
Kova.
Extremely
No, I'm not.
That's the main thing we've heard about him, and there's a lot to be said for that.
A whole lot.
But you could kind of claim it's by design. I'll shout you. I can shout you out now, actually.
For a lesser-known young player, he has a
oh, we got the ball. Go.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got
Bad.
off. Just
oh no, that was actually a good pass.
Here's Crawford.
Crawford.
Now Griffin inside.
Okay, just get out so I don't get called for 5 in the paint. Nice job, DeAndre.
He takes it up and lays it in. And that's now 11 points for Jordan.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Nash gets a screen from Gasol. Outside,
there we go.
Kobe. Pass to Gasol. Griffin's there.
Blake, are you even going to try to jump, or have you given up?
And it's 13 points for Pau Gasol.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
All right, pass to Crawford. Just about a minute to go before we get our first loss of the season. What is bound to be one of many.
Puts it up. Oh, and
ooh, at least we got a nice long 2 there.
Good.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make
Kobe.
their losing margin a little more
to Gasol. Nope,
Nice
pass to Nash. Come on, game. I'm going to get towards him at all. That's just how slow my player is, though. Young for 3. Yes!
Hits the bucket.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
I was hoping they'd be finished by now.
Smith
bounce pass to Crawford.
Back to Smith.
Oh, that's why my player is dead tired, so his attributes have taken a massive hit.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Meeks gets the screen from Hill.
I'm surprised the Clippers have kept me in this long.
And Meeks kicks to Johnson. Pass to Farmer.
All right, Farmer with it. Get out of the paint.
Back to Johnson. Here's the teardrop.
Yep, D-. That's about what I deserve.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. Really
domination as the Lakers win 97-73.
To keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys.
Poor. Nope. No points because I did so terribly. Now it's time that the public is made aware of how much of a jerk I can be.
After tonight's game, you're now officially an NBA player. Were there any nerves for you stepping onto the court for the first time?
Were there any nerves? Not even close.
You think I was nervous going into this game, for real? I was born to play ball, man. When you out there on the court doing what you love to do, it just comes natural. Nerves aren't even a part of the equation.
2 points, 2 steals, and 5 turnovers. Yeah, I was born to play basketball. Well, the teammates aren't happy, but I got some fans, and the people of LA like me a little bit more. We can only get traded after 5 games. There's press man Kelly Dwyer. Congrats. Yes, he moved down in rotation. That never happens to me. I never go down the rotation. Congrats to JBN on his first game. I'm still on the mindset that the Clippers made a great pick with him, and we'll see that soon enough. Yeah, sure. Let's bump up our stamina. Yeah, everything else looks decent enough. Let's just we'll bump up a free throw percentage or free throw attribute. Wait, JVN, why you gotta do me like that? I thought we had the game in the bag and you come out with all those turnovers? Embarrassing, man. Sorry if that was one to forget. Shake it off. You guys will be better next time. Hey, Hecho. You look good out there. Looking forward to seeing what you could do next. I was making the not impressed face the entire time JBM was on the floor tonight. Come on, man. You could do better than that. We drafted you for a reason. Thank you for the hydrate, Hecho. Alright, on to the next game. Staying at the Staples Center to take on the Golden State Warriors. I'll shout you out while the game loads. Yeah, thank you for helping me with that. Whew. There we go. Yeah, we'll skip the... Oh, it's Halloween time.
Everybody, trick or treat, it's the NBA. It doesn't get any better than this. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight.
Well, the content may have to not be from Twitch if this internet keeps lagging up.
Now the starting five for both teams.
Alright, game 2, back at the Staples Center.
Yeah, they like to get him the ball down on the low post, Kevin, not just for his ability to score, but...
There we go. Alright, it's a close game. 43-42.
Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul is out there with Smith.
I don't know if it'd be any better, Hecho.
Iguodala, the pass to Kerr. Here's Nedovic, defended by Paul.
With how my internet is, Hecho, I don't think it'd be any easier over there.
The shot clock. Fade away.
Yeah, no good. Chris Paul with the rebound.
Paul's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Pass the bullet for 3. Dang it.
And the rebound goes
Space with the rebound.
They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
They found themselves up against a...
Oh, what a turnaround jumper for
Kevin.
Steph Curry.
They didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them.
All right, Chris Paul takes it up.
Showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Pass over to
Doris Burke has for us.
Well, gentlemen, one of the best motivators in all the NBA is doubt.
To
And
Chris
the
Paul.
plenty of that
Nope.
last season.
And over the back foul on DeAndre. Thank you.
He would post up where the media predicted them to finish, usually near the bottom of the West. It helped them play with an edge, as David Lee said. That's why we're going to go out there every single night and play with a chip on our shoulder and try to prove somebody wrong. I doubt
And the
we'll have that
Warriors
same
did prove
resources
everybody
given
wrong.
How they finish, guys.
You're right about that. Thanks, Doris.
All right, pass
dishes
to Spates. Oh,
Tries to keep it alive.
got knocked away.
And it's out of bounds.
But at least
The
it is
Warriors
still
able
the
to
Warriors'
retain
ball with
possession here.
4 seconds left on the shot clock.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year.
I'm covering it
The
up so you
Clippers
can't
number
see it.
one.
Haha.
And I don't even know if the numbers really told the story. I mean, this was a tremendous defensive team last year.
Here's Lee.
Releases
from the wing and
Nice
drills it.
2-pointer by David
Lee's
Lee.
got 6 points.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
You know, that's not always the number one option, but if the defense gives that to you,
All right, bounce pass. Jordan.
Guarded by Spates. Dudley the pass to Jordan. Kicks
There
it
we
to
go.
Smith. Lays it up and banks
What do
it
you mean
in.
that was a bad pass? I got the bucket, game. You can't tell me that's a bad pass if I called for the ball correctly. and I get the bucket.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
All right, back to a 1-point game. I'm reaching. How did I reach in?
Point, this series was not one of the highlights of the season last year.
Yeah, Kev, you wouldn't expect them to come out on the wrong end of that series, but it happened that way. And
all right, on the bench. Well, at least we're up by 1 now.
The Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate...
Now,
all right, skip ahead past the halftime show.
The spookiest day of the year, Halloween. It's really not that scary. Not during the 2K Sports halftime report, anyway. In Los Angeles, the Clippers.
Yeah, skip on ahead.
Halftime report presented by Sprint.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles.
Second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Boy, it was an impressive turnaround for Mark Jackson.
Yeah, this is all you get of the Halloween presentation until, I think even the PS4 version, I think, of the game.
In year 2, they got it done. And
at least until 2K15.
Coach, and he's well on his way.
Keep on ahead. Oh, we might actually win this game. We're up 71-58.
Smith kicks to Barnes. Griffin.
At least now in this game, I don't have any pressure trying to be a great player. I'm just trying to be an arrogant one.
Jackson, there have been some questions. He had never spent time as a coach, even as an assistant. I guess the question was, Steve, would he be able to take over the reins as a head coach?
Well, the biggest thing you want to do as an NBA coach is
easy switch for number
buy into what you're selling, and Mark Jackson's been able to do that. His players believe in him. He motivates
Lay it up
them. They like
and in.
For him, and that's most of the battle right there. Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
I should be able to get my minutes back up after a game like this.
And he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Oops. Oh, Klay Thompson wide open for 2.
For Golden State.
And you hope that's a sign that things are going to change, because it's been a struggle for him to this point.
Smith dishes to Barnes. Back to Smith.
All right, pass it over to Collison.
Pass to Griffin.
He gets fouled on the way up and 1.
And he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
All right, taking the time on the bench. Minute 45 to go. All right, we got the ball. Pass over to Crawford. He passes to the corner to Griffin, finds some room, and gets fouled on the way up. 2 shots.
That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, everybody knows around the league that if you get in Blake Griffin's way when he has a head of steam going, you're going to end up on his poster at some point. So, since coming into the league, I think he's become as intimidating a player as we've seen.
I agree. It's just not posterizing people either, Steve, although he does a bunch of that. When
and the second's good.
Free lane to the basket on a breakaway, there's a good chance the crowd's going to see a mini dunk contest from Blake.
Crawford and Barnes filling out the wings. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's
I tried. Decent job defending, but Curry gets it in for 2.
The only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position.
Bad call, but I got the ball.
The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Over to DeAndre, nope.
To Jordan.
Bad pass, it's turned over. Poke it away, stolen.
It's stolen by Smith.
Whoa, that bounced off of Crawford's back and went right to Blake.
To Smith. Griffin trying to get open.
Terrible shot. But Jordan gets the putback at least.
12 points here in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive.
Iguodala with it.
Coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Oh, man, I over-pursued to the nth degree there.
From the defense.
Steph Curry with the lay-in.
Good on that.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Smith. It's hauled in by
no
Bogut.
good.
The Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh, bad take choice. Oh, come on.
To the Los Angeles Lakers.
Nope.
Curry can't
30 seconds left. We got to take one more shot.
2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. From 15 feet away.
All right, there we go.
The jumper to drop.
100-87.
Lead by 13.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to
There we
celebrate,
go.
Steve, and they should
There we go.
let their team here.
At least we
feel
did
good.
decent. Got a C rating. Don't have to do anything more. This game is over. There we go.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You know, every team has a
excuse
bad
me.
night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of it.
Still poor, but we won the game and we were decent on the court, so, or decent as a teammate, I should say. So that's enough to get some skill points. There we go. Pretty sure Jordan Crawford was the player of the game. Alright, time to act like a jerk again. Game 2 press conference.
You guys were firing on all cylinders out there tonight. That's got to be a win that makes you feel good about the team as a whole. Agree or disagree?
I feel good about us win or lose.
Disagree. No matter what happens, I'm always going to feel good about this team as a whole. This is the best group of guys.
There was
I've
no
ever
real
played
arrogant
with,
answer
and
in
I'm
that whole
honored to be
thing,
able
not
to
that I
share
could
the court
tell.
with them. And not to get all sappy, but coach is a big part of that too.
So
And it's
I guess
wins
this is the
like
one
this
time
that
I act
truly
like a
make
good
you
guy.
appreciate what you've got around you. Big up to all them fellas, man. Great win tonight.
Everybody liked that, though. Well, at least we got the... Everybody likes us better now. We're going to get some more fans after a performance like that. Warriors get crushed by the Clippers 100-87. JPN told me afterward that his team was, quote, locked in. Yeah, see, now I got 30,000 fans. Oh, I didn't get any more minutes. What should I bump up? I'll bump up the lay-in. Up to 66. Alright, how much exactly is it up by? Oh, just barely over 30,000. Clippers with the blowout win. Woo! Jay, you could have sat out that game and we still would have won. I may as well have sat out the game. I only got a couple of steals. Alright, on to the next game. We got a whole month of non-key games. Well, if you're just simulating by key games, this will be a short career mode. Or if you're only playing in terms of key games, like it kind of made a focus of in NBA 2K24. Alright. Can we start it up now? Nope, not yet. There we go.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Welcome, everyone.
All right, on to the Kings
NBA
Arena.
On 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr.
All right, skip on ahead. Down 6 with halfway through the second quarter.
The guards,
All right.
Vasquez and
Tristan
McLemore.
Thompson with it.
Thompson is out there with Patrick Patterson.
Oh, no, that's not Tristan.
And it's Outlaw in at the small
Tristan's
forward
for
position.
Cleveland, that's right.
So that's the 5 in the game
That's
for
first
Sacramento.
reach-in foul.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Griffin against Patterson. The pass to Outlaw. Back to Patterson. Clock at 6.
Oh, no, couldn't steal that one. There we. He still got it.
Shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And the Kings lead by 8. LA's gone
All right, here we go.
from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke.
Bounce pass over to Bullock, sorry.
Well, even though Blake Griffin is
Nice little
playing in the bright
screenplay.
lights of Los
Chris
Angeles,
Paul
he
with it, over to
seems
me.
keep a relatively level head. Sure, he's rubbed a few guys in the league the wrong way, but he
Ah,
says, quote,
good ball
"Every
movement, but the
50
ball
people
rolls
there
out of the
that
rim.
love you, there are going to be 50 people out there that hate you and say you aren't good. For me, it's not listening to either one. If anything, I listen to the negative more than
actually
the
a good
positive.
defense.
Kevin, not bad advice.
Certainly a player to root for. Thanks, Doris.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit.
There you go, nice
after
little
that
lay in
one he
there.
had earlier.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know,
Chris
as a
Paul
team,
with
they've
14
had
points.
A lot of negatives
Oh,
mixed in there as well.
They left him wide open, but I guess it was for
Shot
good
is off.
reason.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot.
All right, double it.
Here's
Jumper. No.
Now,
I've yet to get an
Sacramento
assist in the
takes it
NBA
other
at this
way.
point.
They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, they hung in there for a long time in that game, just giving themselves a chance to win at the
All right,
end.
50. The
when
Kings
it
shot
mattered the
50%
most,
from
they
pretty much 50% from the field in
those
there.
are the hardest losses
In
to
the
stomach,
loss
guys.
to the
I mean,
Lug.
when you
Lost
play
to the
well
Nuggets.
throughout the game and
Lost
then
to the
get
Nuggets.
derailed by a few missed opportunities down the stretch, that's painful.
Travis
Vasquez
Outlaw
dishes to
for
Outlaw.
3. He got it.
Falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Outlaws got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul passes to Smith. Here's Bullock.
Look with it.
Back to Smith.
Me.
He dishes
Pass over
it
to
to
Paul. Spin
Shot
jumper.
from 12.
Got
And he
it.
nails the jumper.
And he took too long though, so it's not an
Paul's got 10
assist.
points in the quarter.
Man, he has been their
Vasquez with it.
unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Now here's Vasquez.
Oh,
Defense is right there.
missed it.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Paul with the ball.
Nope.
Now defended by McLemore. Takes a
Three-pointer.
three.
Got
Here's
it.
Paul, and that's good. And now it's just a 4-point Sacramento lead.
You know, he started out hot,
All
and he's
right.
only gotten hotter. He
Doing
could
good
be
so
in
far.
for one of those games.
Ah,
Vasquez kicks to McLemore.
looks like
The
they're
dish
gonna
to
hold to the
Vasquez.
last shot.
The feed
Or-
to McLemore.
I could just do it. I could just
He knocks it down.
pull it stupid and just let him have a
McLemore's
wide
got
open
9.
bucket. Go, Paul.
Just 4
3,
seconds
2,
left in the second
1.
Minute to
Ah,
go.
It's like he's
Didn't
just
even
trying
get to the
showcase
rim.
his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
so at the half, it's
Now,
55 to
presented
49.
by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports, and I'm Dave.
The Sprint halftime report.
Don't care, Damon.
Presented by Sprint.
Well,
Well, we made the comeback. We're up by 3 with less than 2 minutes to go in the game.
looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Golden State.
All right, Barnes
Kevin,
with
they
it.
constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was
Bounce pass to
quickly
Griffin.
apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely
up.
to see that many uncontested
Got it back at
baskets
least
again
4
anytime
seconds
soon.
left.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Crawford and
Had to do a
Barnes
quick shot.
coming
Got
out
it.
to win.
Oh,
Griffin
man.
down low and
Buzzer
DeAndre
beater.
Jordan, and it's Smith in at the point guard.
Unstoppable
Up by
offense
5
from
with
both teams.
just over a minute
I
to
love
go.
the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Turn around
Here's
jumper for Cousins. Nope.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
Barnes gets the rebound. He's going to
Clippers
take it up the
leading
court
by 5.
himself. Crawford manages to
he's
come up with the
guarded by
pass.
Thomas. Crawford kicks to Smith. Uncovered.
Got it.
And that one's good. Let's go.
Man,
quickly
we're
over to
doing good.
Dorisburg for an
So
update.
good that the Kings have to call timeout.
Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk.
A little bit of bumping around.
Here's what Sacramento's going with
All right.
now.
Coach just wants us to hold strong, get the win.
And it's Vasquez in for Isaiah Thomas.
50 seconds
Guys,
left.
we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you
Griffin.
here. When things are clicking,
Got
they're
it.
more
Finally, my
important.
first career NBA assist.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is
Vasquez
open.
gotta shoot
And as a
quickly or
result,
whoever.
they've kind of developed a clicking,
Time's
pace to their
winding
game.
down.
It's been fun to watch.
Dishes it to Vasquez.
Ah,
Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
no, they know this game's over.
Now Smith.
Pass to
passes it
Barnes.
Barnes. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
They're just gonna hold on.
Back to Smith.
Here we go.
Shot clock at 5.
Whoop!
Rejected by McLemore.
How do they still manage to block?
Here's Vasquez. Gets the 3 to
Well, at least we're going to win this game. 1.4 seconds left. And time.
So it's Los Angeles.
Nice. A couple of my buckets were the reason we won this game.
They managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game.
But we love winning those close games. At least we actually got skill points this time for my performance. Not just relying on the teammate grade and the bonuses. I was actually an above average teammate. But now it's back to the press conference. Let's see if there's an arrogant answer this time.
Congratulations on the win tonight. It was definitely a nail-biter. How are you feeling after a close game like that?
How am I feeling? Yeah, I knew we would win all along.
Oh, I knew we were going to win all along. The game was a little closer than I would have liked, but I have complete confidence in the fact that I can take over and be the difference when the score is close. I might be more used to winning by 20, but a win's a win, right? My stat line still looks pretty either way, too.
All right, well, man, I'm making the people of LA and the NBA as a whole love me, even if my teammates are indifferent. Since it's all balanced out. It went from negative, positive to, that was okay. Seems like the best way to... Seems like NHL would be the easiest one to act like a jerk. Man, I didn't get a single turnover. Alright, let me check something. How do I check the calendar? Oh, there we go, schedule. Oh, no, you can't. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I'd have to check the NBA stat line. Yeah, headlines. There we go. Oh, yeah, if the score is this low, it actually would be better off just leaving the sim total to, simulation minutes like to 12 minutes. There we go. Yeah, we got a long way to go to make the Hall of Fame at this point. Alright. Alright, on to the next game. Back home and taking on the Houston Rockets. Whew. Man, we're actually, for being an arrogant player, it seems like we're not gonna lose any hope of trading ourselves away. Alright, here we go. Nope. Sorry. Can't risk getting copyright claimed by Imagine Dragons. Sorry.
And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams.
All right, here we go.
Guys will be seeing in this one, James Harden.
Well, you have to be so careful when you have the ball around you.
All right, down 5 with 2 minutes to go.
1:53 left to play here in the first. Smith sets the pick for Lynn. Smith with a screen on Dudley. Lynn kicks to Beverly.
Nope, three-pointer for Patrick Beverly. Nope. Griffin with the
Clippers
rebound.
And this is the first
matchup
for them against
good one,
this
DJ.
Rockets team.
Imagine Dragon D's nuts.
But it showed last year winning the season series.
The drive by Smith. 6 to shoot.
Nope.
Jones against Barnes. Off target on the 15-footer. Steve just mentioned how they won the season series a year ago. That was the way it went against most teams they faced.
Cover James
They
Harden.
were a very hard team to get the best of, Kevin.
Smith sets the
All right,
pick
pass
to
over to Beverly. Back to
And
Harden.
Beverly kicks
Takes
to
the 3. Nope. But Josh Smith with the rebound and the second chance bucket.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Well, I like the way they've set the tone. You know, they're going to have to continue to work at it, but rebounds will be key in this game, no question about it.
And it's Smith penetrating. He dishes it to Barnes.
On. Ah.
No good on the three.
Barnes couldn't nail it.
Rockets leading by 7. Right side in.
Oh.
Here's Jones.
Dang it.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws.
At least it wasn't my fault. They got the rebound that time.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
I could probably just try being a jerk in NHL 14 since that's the easiest one.
Great story. Harden versus his old team, the
I could do a
Rockets
career simulation, and then after every press conference, we could just, and then after every game, I could just answer with the most arrogant answer known to man.
Terrence Jones out there.
Not do a thing for charity, take every bad sponsorship deal.
And it's Cannon in at the point.
And see how long it'll take to get me traded.
Fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Guys, Doc Rivers, the new head coach of the Los Angeles Clippers, said after last season, quote, there were times last year when they were the best team in the league. So I clearly think this is an extremely talented basketball team. But can we do that now in the postseason as opposed to just the regular
pass the Barnes.
That'll be the true
Try for
test,
3.
gentlemen.
Yeah,
bounce pass to Jordan.
Mentality, Doris. Good point. Thanks. A jump hook. Here's Smith.
What? How does that even work?
The Rockets take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was.
Well, like I said, at least you guys know now that it is possible in NBA 2K14 or any of the 360 My Career modes to be an absolute jerk in these games. The easiest game to be a jerk in for sure, though, is NBA 2K with the NBA 2K15, and if my copy worked, I would have definitely proved that.
The easy answer was because of the Westbrook injury. That's how Houston was able to.
I probably have to try and find a
City,
digital code if they still have those for 2K15.
There's more to it than that. The Rockets have tremendous offensive firepower.
Or heck, even if I had a better PC, I could try to get a code for the PC version, since that was the first. 2K15 was the first modern My Career in a PC build, or in a PC version of NBA 2K.
26 seconds left to play in the first half. Lynn kicks to Cannon.
Nice job making Lynn miss that.
Possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Clippers trail by 15.
I don't know if there's a gameplay for that, DJ.
And here's Smith.
Oh, there we go.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Good defense.
Dang, excuse me.
Finish with the finger roll over the top.
Well, at least Lynn missed the half-court heave.
Rockets lead
now. Presented by Sprint. Thanks for the Sprint halftime.
If you're talking about 2K15, I can find some cutscenes, but not dedicated playthroughs, I don't think.
As we continue. What a game we're seeing from Brooks.
How about his
Although, with all this lag, I don't know what point this question was asked.
He really has, Steve. It's been a pleasant surprise for him, that's for sure. I mean, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
Harden for 3. Can't leave. You can't give Harden that much space.
And it's Smith in at the
Just like you can't give Blake Griffin that much space inside.
You look at Harden's career, he was a gifted scorer at Arizona State, but with a slow start in his rookie season, and playing with 2 of the best players in the league in Oklahoma City, people seem to forget that he's always been a player who can light it up.
Harden for 3. Nope.
Barnes
with the rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Crawford kicks to Barnes. Smith outside. And that's collected by Camby. Camby's got 5 rebounds tonight. And James Harden, the first ever draft pick by the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Missed that one.
Move from Seattle, certainly. To see him go so soon in his NBA career as he was reaching stardom had to be tough for fans. And we know, Clark, certainly for his teammates.
I agree wholeheartedly there, Kevin. And think of all the fans who wore fake beards on their faces, even buildings in OKC with beards adorning them. So Harden wasn't just a great player, his image was almost a mascot for the team as well.
Well, look at Steve, Clark. He's got the fake hardened beard on right now next to him.
And take the three. Nope.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
All right, well, we're still down by 12.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford.
Oh, Crawford to bring in a single digits. There we go. Oh, I didn't even realize I got the coach goal for that. That worked.
Yeah, he's a bomber.
Oh, no, but it's the one I hate. The quadruple single. Game wants me to get a bucket, a steal, and or block. Oh, well, there's a block. Oh, there's a steal right there. And there's the score. I'm already halfway there. Now I just need to get a rebound and an assist.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Hey, I think we all knew that the Clippers were good last year, but we really took notice when they rattled off those 17 wins in a row in December. That was a franchise record.
Up bounce to DeAndre.
And that's when the league really took notice.
James Harden, 3 for 9 today. Pass to Barnes. There's the assist. So now I need just a rebound, and we'll actually do it.
Only a 5-point Houston lead.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Okay, well, let's check in with
All right,
Doris
Chandler
Burke,
to
who's
Harden.
on the sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Ah, almost got the rebound.
2 seasons ago, it was one of the most abrupt
Well, at least we got 3
ascents
minutes.
into stardom the league has ever
Pass to
seen.
Barnes.
For Lynn, though, it wasn't all roses. He said, quote, I saw
Ah.
the game changed how people looked at me, and I hated it. I went into a shell. But
Come
over
on.
time, I was able to
Catch
get a
up.
better perspective. He said,
All right,
quote,
pass to
I
Aaron
won't let
Brooks.
any of
Takes
my
the
friends
shot.
become a fan. They can
Got it.
support me, but
Dang
they
it.
can't treat me
That brings
differently
us
than
down
they
to a
would
B
treat
minus.
someone else. And guys, now on a new team, Lynn might just be happier now that the hoopla has settled a bit.
Well, Doris, that fan passion.
Just wait till he goes to New York. Oh, was this after he went to New York?
Smith with it, now guarded by Parsons.
Couple of
gets a
screens to
screen from
Crawford. Got it.
Crawford with the basket on the assist
Love
by
plays
Barnes.
like those.
8 points for Jamal
Now
Crawford.
we're within 4.
Well, it was the year of the win streak last season with Miami doing what they did and Denver getting hot as well. But you know, Steve, the Clippers
Oh,
had the first
rejected by
streak win streak
DeAndre.
and turned some heads earlier in the season.
Yeah, what was that, about 17 games in a row they won? And I thought that kind of established the Clippers in the West, put a little fear in the rest of the conference, and gave LA a swagger.
All right, oh, we're on the
that helped
bench.
them get through the rest of the season.
Oh, that's the game.
Catching up on the
Just skip
changes
on ahead,
for
but we
Houston.
did still end up losing. Oh well, at least we kept it close. And at least I contributed. Oh well, at least we tried. And we got some good skill points. That was actually one of our better games. Alright, go ahead. I think we ran about as good as we could have. I probably will go stop after this one.
It was another rough fourth quarter for you guys, as you weren't able to seal the deal at the end of the game.
Not my fault, I wasn't in the game.
Or the other team won it.
They won. They locked me down.
They won it.
I mean,
They
easy
stepped
to lock
up
me
and
down
made
when I
sure
didn't
we
play the
couldn't do
entire
what we
fourth
wanted
quarter.
to do. And they really tried to lock down on me. No one else was able to step up and help put us up over the top. So we kept
Yeah,
it
there you
close,
go. I'm not
but,
blaming my
man, we just
teammates.
couldn't finish things off.
Proof of arrogance right
It's pretty
there.
much what we tried to do and couldn't, so give them all the credit for this one. Next time, I'll make sure to take things over a little sooner.
Yep, there we go. Now LA's starting to like me a little less. No change in fan support, though. Or the fan count. Still about the same. Alright, at 32... Oh, how many now? Yeah, around 32,000 fans. I actually gained 3 minutes off the bench now. Yeah, this is a nice attempt, but I guess the real jerk attempt would be in, like, 2K15 if I ever get a better PC than the one I have. I don't think my current PC can run the PS4 version of 2K15. But in any case, that's going to do it for me today. We had ourselves a good little fun adventure playing through trying to be a jerk. But you know how far you could go. How far you can go if you're a jerk in the NBA draft interviews. And it doesn't help that because of the internet issues, I don't feel confident in running any further. But I appreciate you all stopping by. I'm not going to do the usual end bit. So we're just going to try to find somebody to raid. And you know, we haven't raided them, I don't think. Let's go ahead, set up the raid. There we go, we're going to raid them today. Head on over to Twitch if you want to, head on over to my Twitch channel if you want to see who we're raiding. Oh wait, did it? Oh, hold on. Hold on, wait a second. That was odd. Where'd it go? Oh, hold on, let me try resetting it. Uh-oh, well it probably might be... Now, let me see. Hopefully, we'll see if it's raiding out. Is there a raid countdown on my Twitch channel? If not, I'm going to determine it myself. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure if it was counting the raid or not. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. I will see you all in the next video, in the next stream, whatever comes first. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great rest of the day, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody, and goodbye. Let me just... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Bye, everybody.